यूज करो स्क्रीन पे दिया हुआ कोड ताकि आपको मिले एक स्पेशल डिस्काउंट, क्योंकि आप देखते हो हमारे ये वीडियोस। Alright, so the inspiration of today's video, gentlemen, is my recent visit. So I was invited to judge their PG students' Mr. and Miss Personality event. And to my surprise, my mom was a lot more happier than I was. Anyway, so in that event, while judging the young boys and girls on their personality, communication, conversation, style, image and all that, there is one very interesting thing happened. Yes, a thing that pretty much made a competitor lose his spot from the top 3. Yes, a thing as strong, as nuanced and as highly ignored that it could probably be ruining your chances with a girl, a business or a job if you don't look at it quite seriously. And with this video on this channel, I hope and pray you won't be so delusional about it. Because the thing in discussion here, gentlemen, is indeed a man's delusional confidence. Too much or lack thereof? Well, let's figure it all out in today's episode. Gentlemen, my name is Mayank Bhattacharya. This is Men's Essentials. Let's roll the intro.
So nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the on record, off record.
Okay, so understand this, realize this and tattoo this if you want, but a man's confidence is indeed a magnificent tool. The right amount of it can make a great deal out of even an average personality, but the lack thereof it can make an already impressive one quite a train wreck. So my dear men, it's key we understand the difference. It's key we understand the nuances that exist in this world of cocky arrogance and sheer clear confidence. But hey, before we dive in, we first need to understand the very basics, the very foundation, the very core of the word self-confidence. You see, according to Oxford, self-confidence can be defined as a belief in your ability to do things and be successful at it. Now, there are plenty ways to develop this personality trait, and I have spoken in length about all of them in plenty of my other videos. So instead of giving you all a tutorial on how do you build your self-confidence, I would rather want to narrow down on the social, the expressive, or rather the expression of this self-confidence. You see, most men often confuse absolute clarity and self-confidence with machismo and bravado. And most often, most men overcompensate for their insecure little thoughts by being a little extra with their machismo or bravado. What you do need to do, however, what you do need to learn, however, is a perfect balance of your confidence and clarity. You see, overconfidence isn't all that bad all the time. In case you're someone who has always been very insecure, who has always been very timid and very shallow in his life, overconfidence can at times help you come out of your comfort zone and get to your base level of confidence at the very first place. Gentlemen, a little bit of crazy, a little bit of delusion is at times needed to get the job done. But if you feel that you're overconfident at something, and if you feel that people can read it wrong, don't try to overcompensate for it by acting a little insecure or by having some self-depreciating thoughts. Gentlemen, this insecure, insignificant mindset of overcompensating for your absolute bravado with these self-negative talks is not going to make you look any strong and masculine. It is rather going to make you look a lot more confused, weak and hypocritical. So instead of self-depreciating, instead of talking down about yourself, I would rather have you do these next steps the next time. 1. Act as a winner, but just don't talk about it. Gentlemen, a true confident man, a true confident gent does not need to speak out loud, does not need to shove his confidence down everyone's throat all the time. If he is confident, if he is clear, and if he is very chill in his own skin, he'll be at calm, he'll be at peace. Number 2, even if you're coming out from an excited state of being, learn to not boast, be condescending about your achievements or accomplishments. You see, when you do that, when you act and behave as if you have got everything in your life sorted after, and you consistently talk about it instead of showing it, and instead of acting like it, you come across as someone who's desperate, delusional and lacks all sort of clarity. So in case you don't want to be a man who is desperate for attention and fame, who's desperate for someone's approval, you wouldn't really care, you wouldn't really want to shove your super excited state of being, your super excited state of achievements or accomplishments down anyone's throat. If you are confident, you would just know as is. You would just behave, you would just act as is. Now, even if you are at this place in life where you are not that confident with maybe women, money, job, relationships or whatever that there is, I would want you to train yourself. I would want you to start acting like it as of right now, because this will only become your habit, this will only become a part of your nature the sooner you inculcate it, the sooner you make it an active lifestyle. Yes, do everything that a confident, clear, focused and a calm man does. Do everything, think everything, act everything that you would do when you would be the future millionaire. But just don't talk about it. Don't talk the talk. I would rather want you to walk the talk. Because once you are already there, you'll come across as someone who's very humble, who's very generous, who's very calm and clear, who was always very confident about his life, but never really showed off or never really did anything outrageous just to gain validation, attention, to feed his desperate self. That's where we want to be. That's where I would want you to be with your confidence and clarity. Because you see, at the very crux of it, at the very core of it, if you see yourself as a confident man, if you see yourself as a future confident gent, you will be very comfortable, you will be absolutely chill. Because no confident man is desperate or clingy or creepy about anything in life. No confident man would need to prove anyone anything otherwise. But you see, this is easier said than done, because the biggest problem arises when you are not really all that confident at the very first place. If you have some insecurities, if you have some deep-rooted problem that does affect your confidence on a daily basis, then you will fight tooth and nail. You will be very desperate to prove your self-worth, to get over that phase and prove your mighty confidence to everyone that there is. This is where creepiness, this is where desperateness, and this is where the entire uncalibrated social fuck-up come from. Because gentlemen, nobody is more needy to prove his worth, nobody is more desperate to prove his worth than an underconfident man. Now see, I get it. Things might not be the best right now. You might not be in that perfect phase of your life right now. You might be far off from living that dream life that you always wished for as of right now. But gentlemen, it is that belief, it is that trust, it is that faith that you need to have in yourself that you'll get there wherever you would want to if you just put in the work, if you just keep getting better and more competent at doing things at the very first place. Because competency always breeds to confidence, and confidence always breeds to clarity, clarity to awareness. This is a circular loop. This is a fantastic loop that every man, every woman should be a part of. In case you are someone delusional and confused, this is what you need to be striving in at the very first place. You have to have faith in yourself, you have to have the belief in yourself, you have to trust yourself and the process, and you have to be at it all the time. The more you indulge yourself in the process, the more competent you will get at the task. The more competent you get, the more confident you will be, and so on and so forth. So don't ruin this magnificent tool that you have in your arsenal, gentlemen. Don't ruin this beautiful personality trait that we all are blessed with, but we choose to be ignorant or delusional about it most often. This one thing can either transform your life, your personality to great heights, or it can take it all down and make you look like an absolute creep. So learn about it, practice it, and master it gracefully. I have made few products. I have made all the brands to help you empower your confidence, to help you become a lot more confident than what you were a year before, or to what you were even before watching this video. The shirt is by Teamy Basics. We have got sexy shoes by Boston Shoes. You can check them all out at Teamy Basics. We have got around 60 to 70% clearance sale right now, almost on everything that there is by Boston Sneakers and Teamy Basics. You can check them all at the website again at teamybasics.com. We have also got something epic for your grooming. The Calves Grooming's Heads Up, probably the most premium, the best hair paste made in India for the Indian hair. In case you haven't noticed, I have been using this for about 6 months on my hair now. Absolutely fantastic. In case you don't know how to use it, I have a tutorial, you can watch it and give your hair the mighty look and feel that it truly deserves. I mean, these are all essential tools. These are nothing but just tools. Tools to empower you, tools to make you a lot more confident than what you are currently being. And if you are already a confident man, you already know the great benefits of these. In case you haven't, try them all out. Calves Grooming at calvesgrooming.com and Teamy Basics and Boston Shoes all at teamybasics.com. I hope this video helps. I hope this video gives you food for thought for your clarity and confidence. See you in the next one, gentlemen. Press sharp, stay strong and stay stylish. My name is Mayank Bhattacharya. Thanks a lot for watching. Jai Hind. Take care.